But now Nepal is breathing just a little easier. The army has taken control. Boots on the ground, curfew in place, and silence where there was once chaos. Although there have been incidents of violence and arson reported from some parts. In Birgunj, violence spilled over. A jailbreak attempt forced police to open fire.
And you can see pictures here yesterday night, yesterday afternoon, how this area was literally burning. Several vehicles were torched here, several buildings, the public buildings were also set on fire. So the protesters went on a vandalism, they went on a rampage. The entire city was in chaos yesterday, and following Prime Minister Oli's resignation, thereafter the situation went out of hand, and now what we are learning is that since last night the Nepal army has been given instructions to take control of the situation.
Tuesday's rampage left the capital scorched. Private offices, public buildings, even parliament set ablaze by furious protesters. India Today went inside the parliament, now a skeleton of burnt furniture, smashed windows, and seared history.
And we are getting you those exclusive visuals from inside the Nepal's parliament, inside the complex, inside the Nepal Parliament House, where the law was drafted and legislations were brought into effect. This is the main entrance of the main complex of the floor of the house, and from here the lawmakers used to come. The Prime Minister, the cabinet ministers would take same steps, but probably they forgot as to why they were brought here. This is the entire grand structure which has been now brought down by the Gen Z.
The destruction didn't stop in Kathmandu. Nepalganj too bore the brunt.
This courtroom and the premises of district court could speak everything, that everything has been destroyed, has set on fire by protesters. Smoke continuously coming through this window which has been broken by the protester, and now this is a real picture of Nepal, which shows how intensive this protest was, and still you can see this fire which has set on these documents, and nothing could be saved in this courtroom.
At midnight, the army chief met the protesters. Demands were heard. Talks with President Paudel is now on the table. And as Prime Minister Oli has stepped down, two faces have risen. Balinder Shah, an independent and outspoken voice during the youth-led protest, who refused to enforce harsh crackdowns and won praise from the youth. And Rabi Lamichhane, leader of the Rashtriya Swatantra Party and a former TV journalist, known for his anti-corruption stance and strong youth appeal. He was dramatically freed by prisoners from jail during the recent unrest. The two are now being seen as possible successors to Oli. As Nepal stares at the political reset, the question remains, who will lead a nation on the edge?